So, a long time ago, we talked about John the Baptist. God had sent John to get the world ready to meet Jesus, and John did a good job. Except John also called out sin when he saw it, and the leader, Herod, the king, did not appreciate that and jailed John. And so John's been in prison for a little bit now when this happens. John's disciples told him about all these things that Jesus had been doing. Calling two of them, John sent them to the Lord to ask, "Are you the one who was to come, or should we expect someone else?" Now, Christians have debated this for a long time. Why did John send these guys? Did he send them because they needed encouragement? Did he send them because he was trying to hand them off to Jesus? John, I'm in jail and I'm not the Messiah. You need to know Jesus, so I'm going to send you to them. Or did John actually need encouragement? And a lot of people will say, well, John didn't need encouragement. Clearly, it was for some other reason. The Bible doesn't tell us specifically. It is my personal opinion that John needed encouragement. See, even the most sanctified of us, even the most mature Christian, as long as we're on this planet, we're still sinful. We still have sinful natures. And that sinful nature will attack our faith in any number of ways. And here is John in prison. And I think he's wondering, this is the right guy, right? I didn't waste my time pointing to Jesus, right? Now, you can disagree with me on that because the Bible does not say why John did that. But what I will do is I will encourage you. We all need the gospel. Even the most mature of us needs to be reminded of sin and forgiveness over and over and over and over again. In fact, the more mature you become as a Christian, the more aware of your sin you become and the more aware of your need of grace. So I think that's what's going on with John. Now, for you, what that means practically is that every time you go into worship, you need to make sure that you're hearing about Jesus, and not just Jesus in general, he did these things, but that Jesus came for you to forgive sins. You need to be reminded very explicitly of that grace because we need that. That's what feeds our faith. And if you're at a church that misses that for 1 week, okay, yellow flag, maybe the pastor had an off week. They miss it for 2 weeks, that's a red flag, and you need to talk to someone. And if it's usual that you're not talking specifically, explicitly about forgiveness, you need to find some place that will do that because you need that to feed your faith. We need that reminder no matter how mature we are. Yeah, we're sinners. And Jesus has come to save sinners like us.